there's no other place quite like it. And there's a sense of just like belonging, calm. You're so excited.
Camp Knutson is important to so many people because it really is such a freeing place, and people just get to not worry about a lot of the things that are huge outside of camp, whether that's like your heart condition or your cancer or whatever it is. They get to really just be themselves for a little bit. And sometimes that feels like such a defining factor of yourself, but at camp, it's something that unites you.
In 1953, Minnesota Congressman Harold Knutson donated this amazing property to nurture the lives of kids with disabilities, fragile medical needs, and other identified needs. Camp Knutson partners with similar, like-minded nonprofits to put on nearly 20 sessions of camp throughout the whole year. Welcome to Camp Knutson's 37th annual quilt auction. Each year, our volunteers help host this incredible auction to help raise funds for campers with Down syndrome, autism, kids that are burn survivors, kids that are impacted by cancer, and other identified needs. So the quilt auction will take place here at Camp Knutson on Saturday, August 12th, starting at 9:30, and with the live auction beginning at noon. This free, family-friendly event is open to everyone. We'll have concessions and guests that can tour camp. Our online auction with over 100 quilts will open August 9th at noon and closes August 12th at 11:30. Register and bid at campknutson.org/quilts. Remember, anyone can bid in our online auction. If you attend the quilt auction, you'll bring your quilts home with you. Shipping information is available on our website for those that are unable to attend. Keep watching to preview our premier live auction quilts, generously donated from across the country. While these quilts are not a part of the online auction, an absentee bidding form can be found at our website. So please bid high and bid often to support our campers. I want to take this time one more time to thank all of our volunteers that put so much time and effort and put together this year's auction. We're going to hear from some of those volunteers right now as they showcase some of our live auction quilts.
Hi, my name is Brenda Peterson, and I am so happy to be with the Camp Knutson Quilt Auction again this year. I have been an attendee at the auction for many, many years and involved with the auction for the last several years. I am a former teacher. I am a quilter, loving all things quilt related, all things fabric related, loving quilters because the quilters are the heart behind every one of the quilts in the auction. We have an amazing assortment of quilts this year, a vast array of all sizes and colors and styles, truly something for everyone. If you like that up north woodsy aspect, we have those. If you want something modern and graphic and fun and bright, we have those. If you want something special for a little one in your life, we have those. And so we think that there will be something for everyone at this year's Camp Knutson Quilt Auction. We hope that you come and enjoy the day, family-friendly event, a wonderful, wonderful day, my personal favorite day of the entire year. Come join us at the auction.
My name is Wendy Beers, and I'm one of the co-chairs for the quilt auction for Camp Knutson. This is my third year that I've volunteered for the camp. My husband and I retired from the cities, and we moved up here about 8 years ago. I used to teach third grade for 28 years in the Osseo Maple Grove School District. And then moving up here, it's like, okay, what am I gonna do now with my free time? Some of my friends had volunteered here, so I came to one of their meetings, and right away I fell in love with the camp. I wanted to get involved with the kids. Unfortunately, COVID happened, so my involvement with the kids at camp didn't happen. I fell in love with the quilt auction, so I thought, well, helping raise funds for camp would be a great way for me to spend my time, a great way to meet other people. The people who donate the quilts invest so much time and talent and money into making each one of their masterpieces. They have to pick out the fabric, they have special patterns that they're looking for, they have to coordinate everything and then put it all together, and then they will decide what type of quilting they want to complete their finished project to complement it. So it's one of my favorite days of the year, and hope you can make it out here to see us on Saturday and looking forward to seeing you.
Hi, this is Jan Larson. I'm one of the co-chairs of the Quilt Committee. This is my third year working with the quilts, and I just thoroughly enjoy it. I have a great group of people that I work with. There's a lot of volunteers that start working back, well, all year long making the quilts, but also just starting to catalog them. We do that in May and June. We work on this all year long, and we really hope that you come and see the beautiful quilts that we have on display for you this year.
This quilt is called Nebula, and the definition of a nebula is a glowing gaseous mass in space. This nebula serves as a glowing center of attention for a queen-size bed. The colors reflect the hot and cool ranges of the color wheel, graphically shooting around the center. Not to be outdone by the stunning focal point center, the pieced and mottled background does not disappoint. This is truly a spectacular quilt that grew month by month through a year-long program. This Dresden plate quilt is simply spectacular. It's a more modern take on the traditional Dresden plate pattern, but its fan blades and circular centers still have been meticulously hand appliqued to the perfect stormy sky blue background. Fanciful custom machine quilting completes this exquisite example of yesterday meeting today in the art of quilting. Your first reaction upon viewing this amazing quilt might be, nice horse quilt. Upon closer inspection, this quilt is stunningly artistic in its controlled use of fabrics, with equine imagery sneaking into every aspect of its alluring design. Completing this radiant quilt is a deep teal cuddle backing, making it a comforting, snuggle quilt. This quilt was donated by a first-time donor, and it's quite an impressive quilt. The name is Pacific, and the word Pacific comes from the Latin pax, which means peace. And the colors and the undulating waves bring to mind the calm and soothing beach of the Pacific. Enhanced by the tranquil lines of machine quilting, this captivating quilt will bring sweet dreams or restorative napping to the new owner. Love the name of this quilt? Gotcha. Whether or not you've wet a line, you can appreciate the color and design of the assortment of lures in this spectacular quilt. The shapes and contours are punctuated by black, dangling treble hooks. The cornerstones, accent border, and binding are made from a fabric literally covered with more hooks. We're hopeful that Gotcha will catch the attention of a special bidder. We chose to feature this quilt because it exhibits pure joy. We challenge anyone who likes cats and color not to fall in love with this exuberant quilt. The bright white and randomness of the coordinating colors are artistically tied together with appealing purple swirls of machine quilting. Nothing but fun. The name of this quilt pattern may be Sparrow, but these bold and funky plump little birds are far from the drab little brown sparrows who inhabit our backyards. This captivating quilt is backed in a deep plum cuddle, showcasing the swirling machine quilting. This ambitious and huge quilt was made from fabric specifically purchased during a road trip to a multitude of quilt shops in several states. It's a pineapple design, strikingly done as a two-color quilt, but with many, many, many different reds and many, many different lights. The pieced backing, along with custom machine quilting, all contribute to its striking final result. This is a calendar quilt called The Year in the Life of Birdie, and it truly represents a group effort. One person donated the quilt kit that she knew she would never make. It was appliqued, pieced, and bound by another person. The batting was donated by yet another person, and the machine quilting was from a fourth. Many, many individuals had a role in creating this crowd favorite. Months of work by hand went into the quilt top, custom quilting, and then tiny detailed embellishments finishing it off. A group effort has never looked better in this wonderful, wonderful flannel quilt.
We hope that you join us for Camp Knutson's 37th annual quilt auction. Happy bidding, everyone!